Hey guys, so I want to make a video on the learning from the top 3 of each classes, so the mages, the archers, the knights, and I already prepared here a table which I want to fill in as I do this video. So one of the best things to do is to learn from the best players. So on here on the top right hand side you have a rankings button where you can look at and I recommend by player strength, and here we can click on each one. For example, here we have Sylvester, he's level 68, 53 battle rating. And if we look on the information, of course, well, the items are pretty clear, and I will do a separate video on maybe the types of gems that they use. But now I want to focus on ASTRALS, seeing which kinds that they use. So here I see that Sylvester is using pristine fortitude for physical defense. He's got the magical defense, he's got the magic attack. Very strangely, he has a block astral, but maybe he's experimenting, I'm not sure, because I think there's plenty of other things you could take there. Maybe illusion would be better. It could be that he just temporarily is experimenting. So what I want to do is here with Sylvester, I'm going to put, so he has attack, he has physical and magic defense. Hold on, let me get those stuff fixed, so I want to have it looking good. He's got physical and magic defense. He has will destroyer, which is of course going to reduce his eliminate completely his criticals, but increase his damage by 30% for level 6. And he also has Goddess Blessing, so that makes it, and he strangely has block, but again I think that is an experiment maybe that he's running. If we look at Sarah, who is the second then in power, she's got also will destroyer. She has illusion, so let me add that to the list. Illusion, which is then avoid damage, and for illusion that's what Sarah is having, and she has as we said, the will destroyer. She also has the standard physical magic defenses and magic attacks, and also the Goddess Blessing, so that she has, and the rest it seems it's identical to Sylvester. Same way, oh wow, also she has legend everything, which is crazy, but okay. Next is Gargamel. If we look at his, he is definitely not cold, I can tell you that. Looking at his astrals though, he has the Goddess Blessing. You see it's very popular because it's a percentage decrease on the damage done. He does have the standard 3, the physical magic defenses and the magic attack. He does have illusion and will destroy, so that's pretty much a copy paste of what Sarah has, and there's not too much different. I am curious about, though, if I look at, for example, Mouse, if he's although the 4th one, if he has something different. No, so you see that's a pretty stable setup for a mage. So if you are having and here Ronin next, if you're having a mage, then seeing that they have these astrals are pretty much in agreement, you should also go for those. And here you see also with Ronin, he has block also, so maybe that block that Sylvester has is not too crazy after all. Going forward with the archers, the first one is Deja Vu here with crazy clothing, and Deja Vu has enhanced determination, which is increasing crit damage. He also has the sniper edge, which is increasing the criticals. So those are the two things that the archers have that usually others do not. And then I'm looking if the standard 3 are there. So the magic defense is there, the physical attack is there, the physical defense is there, and the other one is Goddess Blessing. And I think so let's put those in. So the regular 3, let's say, and the Goddess Blessing, so that makes it 6, and that's what they have on level 68. Looking at the next archer, it is E314, and E314 also looks sick in his clothing, and here he does have the sniper edge and the determination in the first 2 spots, which is expected. Then the traditional 3, the physical attack, physical defense, magic defense, and also the goddess blessing. So that's just a kind of a copy paste for that. And you see already they're quite similar, so you can learn quite well from the top players. They have already probably experimented with different things and found out what works the best. The next archer is Dai, or Dei, also in very nice clothing with butterfly wings. Looking at his astrals, there is the traditional 3, the magic defense, physical attack, and physical defense, and also the determination and the sniper edge, and the goddess. So they're totally in agreement. And just for the heck of it, let's quickly have a look at the next 2. So that's Zuzuka, which also has the same, and Arminus 69. Also the same. So yeah, this is complete in agreement. From one side it's good because you know exactly what to get. From another side it's bad because it doesn't put too much room for anything, for having different strategies between players. It's too uniform. Looking at knights though, hopefully we see some difference in the knights. First one is Blood Ember, and Blood Ember has PDEF, MDEF, and physical attack. Goddess Blessing, Will Destroy, and Enshieldment. So that is actually quite similar to what, so these 3, the Will Destroy, the Goddess Blessing, and the Block, which makes it 6. That's identical to Sylvester's Astrals there. Looking at the next knight is Damian, and Damian has with his broom Goddess Blessing. His illusion though, that's a little bit different, so you see a little bit difference there, the traditional 3 and the block. So let's see what he has, which is different. So he has the traditional 3, he has the Goddess Blessing, he has the block, but he has illusion, and then that's instead of the Will Destroyer then. So let's double check. He does indeed not have the Will Destroyer, and he prefers to go more defensive, I suppose, with the illusion. Let's look at Getti here to see if he has anything different. And here you see the Goddess Blessing, the traditional 3, and the block, but Getti is level 58, so he actually doesn't have the 6th astral. So I'm going to have to go with, let me see, Goddess Willpower, Enshieldment. He does have block, the traditional 3. So these are the 3 here, and he has the block, and he has the Goddess Blessing. So and I will put like a question mark here on a Will Destroyer or Illusion, because he doesn't have the 6 for us to check. But again, let's look at the next knight. So here we have Dark Rage, and Dark Rage has also the traditional 3, the block, and the Will Destroyer instead of Illusion then. So you see there you have just a little bit flexibility in one astral, but the main ones are all the same. And here we have Lorvan does have all the 6, and he does have with the Will Destroyer and Goddess Blessing and block. So that's also pretty standard. So this table by itself shows already what the different people are using and what astrals then it would be recommended for you to use. Of course you can experiment. Let me show you, for example, Onizuka here. I noticed she has completely different astrals. That is, if I can find her, where is she? Here she is on the 10th place, and she has really strange astrals. Let me move her picture over here. She does have the magic attack, magic defense, but then she has Will Destroy, but then she has that really cool looking enhanced regeneration, regain health equivalent to 40%, 10% trigger rate, restoring 5000 HP at the most. So and actually I asked her and she's not very happy about it. It looks impressive. So let's say you do 10,000 damage, then 40% of 10,000 is 4,000. So it sounds like it would be great to get healed up by 4,000, but it is a 10% trigger rate, which means 1 in every 10. What she says, it's much less often, So she's not so happy about that one, and probably she will change. And plus it restores 5,000 maximum, and before I think it was maybe 10,000, so she was also unhappy that it's reduced to 5,000. And you do see the illusion there, so that's also interesting. So this table here I will put on my blog, so if you ever wanna check it out, you can do so. I will delete these extra rows. So that's basically it. You have the traditional three, and I should probably put them in kind of like a border, because these three are kind of agreed. Let's do like this. So these are the traditional three, what I would call, and the rest is up for grabs. So hopefully that was useful for you, and that's it. If you enjoyed watching that, please click like, subscribe, share with friends, and thanks for watching.